بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. عزيزي الطالب المتميز علي أحمد. Sequence is a group of numbers may be increased by a constant number or decreased by a constant number. We say that the increasing number or decreasing number is common difference. For example, 1 2 3 1 2 3 حبيبي. The first term is 1. The first term.
1.
Wait a minute. And this is called an arithmetic sequence. Look. The sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. The difference between any two successive number equals 3. 6 minus 3 equals 3. 9 minus 6 equals 3. 12 minus 9 equals 3. Also 15 minus 12
equals 3.
Equals 3. This is finite sequence. But in finite sequence, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and so on. The domain for finite sequence, start by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But the domain over here, the domain of infinite sequence, all natural number. But the range over here, finite sequence, start with 3, then 6, then 9, then 12, then 15. But over here, the range in infinite sequence, y equals 3 or more. As you said, Habibi, first term 5, second negative 6. The difference between the two successive number will be negative 11. How? Negative 6 minus 5 equal what? Negative 11. Also, negative 6 and negative 17, the difference between them equal negative 11. How? Negative 7 minus 6 equal negative 11, and so on. Look at number B. Negative 4 and 12. The difference between them equals 16. Also 12 and 28, Habibi. 28 minus 12, 28 minus 12 also equals 16. But the difference between 42 and 28 only equal 14. How? 42 minus 28 equal 14. So
there is no common difference.
There is no common difference in B, so it is not an arithmetic sequence. But in set numbers A, the common difference is constant and equal negative 11. So it is what? It is what? Arithmetic sequence, Habibi. To graph the arithmetic sequence, initially consider the arithmetic sequence 18, 14, 18, 14, and 10. Look. Find the next 4 term of the sequence. 10. Also negative 14. Also negative 4. What is the difference between 10 and the negative?
Negative 4.
10, look, 18 and 14. The difference between them equal what? Negative 4. 18 minus 4 gives us 14. 14 minus 10 gives us
negative
10
4.
minus 14 gives us negative 4. So the common difference between any two successive number will be negative 4, will be negative 4. So the first term will be 18, the second term 14, the third 10, subtract 4 gives us 6, subtract 4 gives us 2, subtract 4 gives us negative 2, subtract 4 negative 6, and so on. So the first term over here 1, the first term over here 1, y equal what? Equal 16, its value. Also 2 equal what? Number 2, it will be 14. رقم 3 equal what? 10, and so on. يبقى each point represent a term on the graph.
Another.
Number 2, the geometric sequence. Geometric sequence, look. For example, 1 over 16. Second, 1 over 4. Thirdly, 1. Fourthly, 4. Fifthly, equal 16. The first term equal 1 over 16. If we multiply it by 4, second term, it will be quarter. To get the third term multiplied by 4, it will be 1. It will be 1. Multiply by 4 equal 4. Multiply by 4 equal what? Equal 16. So there is a common ratio. There is a common ratio between any two successive number. For example, 4 over 1 equal 4. 16 over 4 equal 4. So the common ratio between any two successive number equal 4. You have to differentiate. يجب أن تميز between the arithmetic sequence and the geometric sequence. The arithmetic sequence, there is a common difference. There is a common difference between any two successive terms, but geometric sequence, there is a common ratio between any two successive terms. Determine whether each sequence is geometric with respect to number A. We have to divide 6 divided by negative 2, 6 divided by negative 2 equal negative 3. Also negative 18 divided by 6 equal negative 3. Also 54 divided negative 18 equal negative 3. So the ratio are the same. The ratio are the same. So this sequence is geometric sequence.
Okay.
But number B, 16 over 8 equal 2. 16 over 8 to know if the common ratio is exists or not. We have to divide 16 by 8 equals 2. Also 24 divided by 16 equal 1.5.
So it's not geometric.
Okay, there is no common ratio between them. As you said, there is no common ratio, so it is not geometric sequence. How can you graph the geometric sequence? First of all, find the value of the common ratio. First of all, I have to find the common ratio. For example, 2 over 8 equal quarter. Also 8 over 32 أيضا equal quarter. Find the next term, multiply the previous term by what? By quarter.
By quarter.
Okay. For example, 2 time quarter equal half. Time quarter equal 1 over 8. time quarter equal 1 over 32. Look over here, number B, graph. The first 6 term of the sequence. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is domain. Means the first term equal 1. Second term 2. Third 3, 4. For example, first term equal 132. 1, x equal 1, y equal 32. Number 2, 8.
Number 3
32
2.
divided by 4 or time 1 over 4 equal 8. 2 equal what? 8. Number 3, 8 divided by 4 or time 1 quarter equals 2 and so on. Look, we have to multiply by a common factor which equal 1 over 4. Equal 1 over 4, right? Right, Ali?
Right.
Determine whether each sequence is arithmetic, geometric, or neither. Explain. Look, the first sequence 16, 24, 36, 54. We have to subtract 24 minus 36 equal 18. Okay?
Okay.
Also 36 minus 24 equal 12. This to get the common difference. To say if the common difference equal or not. If it is equal, so it is an arithmetic. Over here, check the common ratio. 24 over 36 equals 3 over 2. Means 1.5. 36 divided by 24 also equals 3 over 2. 1.5. 24 divided by 16 equals 3 over 2 equal 1.5. So, this set of numbers, there is no common difference between them. So, there is not
A common ratio.
arithmetic sequence. But since we proved now the common ratio between any two successive numbers is the same, so it is geometric sequence. So it is geometric sequence, right?
Right.
Number B, the set of numbers 1, 4, 9, 16. First of all, we have to check the common difference between the numbers. So we have to subtract 16 minus 9, 16 minus 9 equals 7. Also 9 minus 4 equals 5. So there is no common difference. Okay, very good. Now we have to check for a common ratio. 16 over 9 equal 1.7 period. Means the 7 repeated many times. 9 over 4 is 2.25. According to this resultant, we found that there is no equal common ratio. So it is not common difference. Also, there is no common ratio. So it is not neither arithmetic nor geometric. But number C, 23, 17, 11, 5, a check for common difference. We found that 11 minus 5 or 5 minus 11 or 5 minus 11 or 5 minus 11 gives us -6. 11 minus 17 also equal -6.
-6. So it's an arithmetic.
But we have to make another three terms. 17 minus 23 equal -6. As we proved that the difference between any two successive number is constant, which equal -6. So it is an arithmetic sequence because the common difference is what? Is -6. Is -6.